More endings, here we come. We should almost be done with this. The person is you, Dio. Kozuharu!
Come on, what is this?
Who set us up the bomb? It was you, Dio. Oh, you got the Liam emote too? Cool. You're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down?
Well...
It's on him, I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So, this isn't court. Besides, all we want to know is who set up the bombs. And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that, and I'll look like an idiot.
Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs?
Cuz
Spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons.
The Myrma... what? I beg your pardon?
No. How do you know that, Sigma?
Oh, that's not all I know. I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there's no question that you were one of the one who set up the bombs.
What the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me. I don't know who the Myrmidons are, and I don't know what Free the Soul is, and I certainly don't know anything about some old
Like
fart
us.
called Brother.
There's more to them than meets the eye.
Orange, thanks for doing 2 months, man. You're a boss. Did I give you your thing? I did. Did I spell your name wrong? I think I might have spelled your name wrong, because you're supposed to get a soundbite. No, I have the capital. Saber, ist, orange. Well, I'll have to fix that next time. But there's your sub sound, man. Thanks. Thank you for 2 months of awesome primeness. You're a boss. Tell me, how does that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying Myrmidons are people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I haven't said anything besides his name?
Wait, so he's left? But that means he's a terrorist.
A terrorist? Oh dear.
Sick him!
Left?
I think I have to put all the entire characters all lowercase for my program to work. I'll get it fixed. Make myself a note.
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Seriously though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers. Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
What's that?
Oh,
So Zero is trying to fight Free the Soul, is what it sounds like.
well, looks like you don't know everything after all. I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
Dang it. No. I leapt toward him.
Whoa there. Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared?
Yeah,
for
we're
this?
not friends, so.
Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then, that thing you're holding...
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Dio, please calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So? Believe me, there's plenty more where this came from. Now that we've cleared that up, back off!
Dylan, happy Tuesday. And yeah, it can get a little
Come on,
confusing.
Move it. Go,
But-
go!
We accidentally played the third one, so we understand a little bit how it works. Because we played it out of order on accident. We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us, except for one. Tenmyoji.
Hey, Grandpa. Your hearing gone? I said back off.
No!
We did it out of order on accident. I looked at release dates on Steam, and the first one to come out was the third game on PC. I was a dingle.
You... I'm not screwing around here.
I could see that. So why didn't you do it? Go ahead. Press that button.
Eh?
Tenmyoji!
Something
Yes,
wrong?
I did, Dylan.
Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger.
On accident.
Do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well,
You son of a bitch.
so you were just bluffing.
I'm not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What?
For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand. That was all the opening Tenmyoji needed. Freaking Tenmyoji Kung Fu.
Yeah!
Pew! He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyoji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand. Ooh, old men! Freaking karate kick. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. It's like reading a book. Yeah, it's pretty... to be fair, Orange, it's actually not. I can tell you if I had played the third one after these, I'd get more out of it. But remembering all the things I did, it's actually still pretty good. No good.
What happened?
Yeah, I think he moved it too far away from the body when he kicked it. Detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What? What's happening? There's a red light on it now.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
That's a good point, Dylan.
What?
Playing 1 and 2 after we played 3 does make it feel a little more like we're playing prequels. Because I enjoyed 3 just by itself. Thank you for that insight. That actually makes me feel a lot better about playing it out of order on accident. Sorry, this is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates.
Damn, how much do you know? Fine, whatever. Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
Exactly, Dim. Same reason for us.
How long do we have?
So we're in the same boat.
When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy!
Yeah.
How do we stop them?
The emergency deactivation password.
None of us know them, though.
Right. None of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there?
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy. The password for bomb number 2 is
So now all we need is 1 after this.
EQD DYR NTK.
Okay.
Bomb number 2.
You think so, Dylan? Playing the third one after this one still might be fun?
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh? Well, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't
a very
have the
good point.
input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Also, there's the... Because these are the same people that made Danganronpa series. I would say play those in order, though. But not for as big enough a reason why I think you should play these in order. Exactly why you should never play the last one first in Danganronpa. Actually. Never play the last one in Danganronpa first.
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Wow, that would suck.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Yeah.
Shoot, I just can't remember.
That would suck.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Exactly, Intella.
Moving on.
To where?
What? I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts. A little bit. I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm pinned.
Shit! Let go of me, goddammit! Get off of me! Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
Hey! Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
I would disagree with you on that one, Dylan, just for a little... Though, if, man, it's so good, though. You would get a lot more out of the third one for Danganronpa if you play 1 and 2 first. By the time the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me, even then he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed to his mouth.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the Socoril.
That's actually also true, Nutella. You need to see the DR3 anime to make it make some more sense. It's very true. If we put him to sleep, then we can get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this.
Yeah.
What
Balls.
are you doing, Luna? Go! Right.
It wasn't a continuation. As from my understanding, it was between 2 and 3.
Okay, I've got it.
Or, yeah,
ready when
Ultra
you
Spirit
are.
Girls in 3. Because that's when I was told to watch it.
You can do whatever you want,
And I did.
fucking cowards!
And I can't believe I got
You're
through it.
still gonna die! Go ahead, tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
That's true.
Oh, for God's sake. Luna, shut him up. Right. Here goes.
Now give me 3 hungas that are under a lot of pressure and 3 hungas that are light. Good job. As they began to climb off of him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There was, just as I expected, a small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what it was and what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled toward the sink and tossed it in the drain. How much time do we have?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
And how much time until the white doors open?
Oh gosh, they timed it the same.
So, what do we do?
We put in those passwords and stop the
We
bombs.
searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
Well, only one thing to do then.
And that is?
We split up and find it. Unless any of you have any other suggestions. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see the despair on every face.
All right. No point sitting around. Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance. Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not. All
Right.
the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario. We'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Phi turned without waiting and headed for the door. Bring it on. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. Oh yeah, that's where it is. So we know 0, 2, and 3. We just need number 1. I don't even know if we found number 1 before. Okay, we did. We found this one.
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here. You go check somewhere else. If we get to
Okay.
T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
I wasn't sure what to say. If we hadn't found it by then, was there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
What? That's not a thing. It doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the heck are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living.
What?
After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Oh, smart fight. Because our character is a pervert. I admit, I'm a bit curious.
All right. Looks like we're on the same page. Hey, get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Woo, swimsuit. Be careful, all right? I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out of the crew quarters and into the hallway. It wasn't good news. 15. Roger that, Orange. Oh yeah, Dylan. There's a lot of those moments. I know exactly what you're talking about. Need to hurry. I broke into a run. That's why I say play these in order, because if you know the things in 3, playing 2 especially is very odd. Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. All too often what you're looking for is right in front of you. We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting somehow that it might have been there all along. Ruidio had dropped it there recently. There was no way to know. In any event, I had to start looking somewhere. Basically, in Sism, yeah, we were. Still here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors.
I think we've seen... The only bomb I think we haven't seen is the number 1. But we don't have the number 1... Or I mean the number 0. We haven't seen a number 0 bomb. I think we've seen bombs 1, 2, and 3. We just don't have the code for 1.
I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Why?
Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here?
What? I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts! Hell, I can feel sick. This isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot if I die anyway.
Oh, why did you come here then?
Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
Really?
Yeah. Why would I lie?
I see. I seem to have made a mistake. I knew you couldn't use the atom without me. So I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
She turned and headed toward the exit. Wait! Do it anyway. Wait. I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
Are you sure? Only 5?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. Analyze my body. I said, like, that was one of the worst parts in this game, Dylan, is when we had to hurt Luna's feelings. Just to do the other, like, timeline. It was like, oh, I felt horrible. Lay down on the table, Luna picked up the atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it. You can get up now.
I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. Ooh, wit, that's a great idea. That would be cool. How would he have done that, though? What does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any sign of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying,
Well, it says you're not a robot.
"Oh, we're not?
You're human.
We're not a robot! Woo!" I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
We're a cyborg! Even better!
You're part machine.
Yeah, we're a cyborg! What are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. They're made out of a titanium alloy.
Ooh, we can tackle people.
On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue. It's also called ABT. Your arms are
Fake.
cybernetic.
Yes! What does that mean?
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one. You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms. I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
Does that mean I can punch through a wall? That's all I care about right now. What? This is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arm and they took an x-ray of it. The doctor told me I had really thick bones, and that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. I can shoot ion beams out of them like Iron Man? When did this happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? Mystery for another timeline. Okay, let's say you're right. My arms are cybernetic. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No. Unfortunately, you probably do still have to worry about that. The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body.
Nutella, you nailed it. Sigma's skull is the thickest I've ever seen, so it makes sense that he has thick bones. Nice.
Which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
Very, very smooth. How do you know
I
that?
just do.
That's not an answer.
Yes, you're right. But not everything has an answer. There are some things you just can't explain.
What?
Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden? How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
That's, blah.
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
Time? I pressed the buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. 1 minute. We've only got 1 minute left?
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen. Because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. We were about to die. How could she be so calm?
Please pay attention.
Dude, is everybody else gonna be a robot? Except for, like, us?
This is very important. You must be sure to remember it.
Remember? I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember it?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun, remember.
This is the freaking code. Hold on. This is the director room. That's why we didn't do that part.
GTF DM L016.
And 016, we saw that earlier too. GTF. I wish they'd picked a different acronym. DM and then 016.
With this key, the first gate shall be open to you.
I'm gonna write that down just in case. With this key, first gate shall be open to you.
There you go. can meet again someday. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting.
What? Before she could answer, Bubbo. This game is so good. Okay. So that's the director room. I don't know if... I feel like that was one, like the password or the username, because we needed to have a username and a password. The world exploded in white noise and I disappeared along with it. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothing. Is this the Luna end? That'd be great. Luna? Sigma end. Okay. And the achievement we got was called Arms Race. Rude. Key to the first gate. Thank you, Nutella. That makes sense. First gate. So that is probably username. Good call, Nutella. You can now read the secrets I said you should not. We shall. I think we could do this one. Who planted the bomb? We can do that. Another, because we might get the password to the other one. But hold on. Which one of these can we read? I think we do Excelsior. Antiviral medication to counteract Radical 6. More specifically, it is an antibody with a natural resistance to the virus. It was found and extracted from an individual in 2038. (2038) We're in 2028. Okay. Cybernetic arm and a device originally created to weaponize genetically engineered psychic bears. Let me read that sentence one more time. A device originally created to weaponize genetically engineered psychic bears. Just kidding. It's actually an arm augmented for online sex chat. Not really. In truth, it's the arm from a mysterious libido-powered robot. Alright, I'm just messing with you. A cybernetic arm is actually a mechanical limb that you can control with your mind. No, really. It has a titanium alloy for bones, and those are covered with ABT, or artificial biological tissue. The ABT even has an artificial nerve, so you can feel pain through it just like a real arm. It has veins that connect to the rest of your body, so if you inject medicine into a cybernetic arm, it will flow to the rest of your body. I don't think it's a 10-year cycle, is it? That one I don't think we can read yet.